Reinvent. What does that even mean? Let's ask Google. Okay, so Google says it means changing something so much that it appears to be entirely new. So, have you thought of it? What are you changing for the new year that appears to be completely new and fresh? Well, if you haven't, then I'm here to help you. I have a list of things that you can do for 2024 to start the year with a fresh note and carry out the same energy throughout the whole year. These are super easy to implement, so I don't want to hear any excuses, okay? So, hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Harshita Mohanty, and if this is your first time here, hi, nice to meet you. Welcome to the fam. I hope you stick around and learn something new. Okay, so before we proceed, I just quickly want to let you know that this is the second part of my New Year, New Me series, and the first part I've linked here in the corner. I would highly suggest you to go and check that out because it's a super informative one and I'm sure you're gonna love it. And as always, here are the chapter numbers and the timestamps will be in the description and the comment section. So let's begin. Point number 1 is shift your mindset. Whenever you feel stuck and feel like complaining about any problem, pause for a second or a minute and consciously shift your perspective as to how you can handle this situation with more patience and get a solution out of it. This mindset not only drops your frustration level but also tricks your brain into focusing on how to solve rather than why it happened. Point number 2, make a different choice. Do you find yourself saying,
"Oh my god, I feel so tired. I don't feel like going to the gym today. Maybe I'll skip. I feel like sleeping in. Just one day won't really make that much of a difference. I think I should just sleep in and let it go."
I'm sure we've all been in that situation. But rather than completely skipping on your exercise just because you feel lazy and tired, make a different choice. Go for a walk outside, or maybe go for cycling with your friends. That way, you're still moving your body even without going to the gym. Always question, how can I do this differently? And remember, there's always another way out. Point number 3, switch your habits. First, let's understand what habit actually means. It means something that you do often and quite regularly, sometimes without even knowing that you're doing it. Example, brushing is a habit, reading a book is a habit, taking a nap every afternoon is a habit. Now let's understand how to switch a habit with an example. Some habits aren't really good for us and we know that, but we still keep doing them because let's be real, it's pretty hard to let go of a habit. So let's say you smoke, but you're aware that smoking is not good for our health. You want to quit smoking, but you're unable to do so. Now, every time you feel like smoking or picking up a cigarette, eat a candy or a chewing gum. That will keep your mouth and your brain busy in doing something else. By switching your current habit with something else for over a period of time, that makes it your default habit and you won't even realize how in no time you'll just stop reaching for a cigarette. Point number 4, ABZ your goals. This is my favorite one out of all of them, and I recently learned this and I just really wanted to share this with all of you, so I added it to this list. If I ask you, what are your goals for the next 1 year? Where do you want to be in life by December 2024? I'm assuming most of us have some answer in our head. But if I ask you, what's the plan of action? How are you going to do it? How are you going to achieve it? Blank. No idea. Well, that happens because our goals seem too far-fetched from our current reality. And since at this moment we do not have a plan of action in our heads, we feel overwhelmed. So here is what ABZ method says. Let's say currently you are at point A and your goal is at point Z. Now, all you have to do is focus entirely and solely on only one thing, and that is how to reach point B, which is your next step. And when you reach point B, that becomes your point A. And then again, you have to strive for the next point, which is point C, then D, E, F, and eventually, so on, the same process goes and continues till you reach point Z. So always remember, it's just one step at a time. Point number 5 is behave like your highest self. You want better for yourself? Then be that better. Okay, here's a simple way to understand this point. Let's say you have a meeting to attend, and as soon as you enter the room, 20 people are staring at you. Now, most of us would feel super overwhelmed and anxious. We're not used to so much of attention, right? And we would instantly feel like we're going into this spiral and thinking that, what if they don't like me? What if they don't like what I'm wearing? What if they felt like I disturbed the whole room? What if the presentation I made is not good enough? What if they find out mistakes in my presentation? What if nobody wants to talk to me? No! Change that. Think how your best self would behave or act in such a situation. They would be super confident. They'd dress up really nice and not care about what anyone else thinks. They'd be super calm because they won't put anyone else on the pedestal. They would know that the energy is so contagious that people want to come up to them and talk to them. And they'd be so confident about their work, the presentation that they made, and even if there's any mistake, they'd totally own it up, cover it up, learn from it, and improve it on the basis of the feedback. Now that's how you behave like your higher self. Embody that energy right now. Point number 6 is swap your environment. You see, our environment has a huge effect on our mindset, our habits, and our choices. So swapping things in our environment that suit our goals and our needs really uplevels it. For example, you want to remove junk food from your diet completely, and let's say you want to start eating more healthy, more fresh fruits and more healthy snacks. Then what you're going to do is go to your kitchen, remove all the junk food from your kitchen, put it in a bag, go out and donate it. Then buy some fresh fruits or healthy snacks that you want to incorporate in your diet, get it home, put it on the dining table or on the kitchen counter, so that every time you enter the kitchen or you open your fridge, all you see is fresh fruits and healthy snacks. And then you'll realize, oh, there's no junk food at home, and you're bound to eat healthy food at that point. Go make these easy swaps in your environment and change them as per your needs and goals. Well, those were the 6 easy peasy tips to make your life much better for the new year. I hope that it helped you and that you learned something new. Also, comment below or maybe DM me on Instagram and let me know which one of these points was your favorite and which one are you implementing for the new year, or are you implementing all of them? I'd love to know. Also, do not forget to like this video and give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so that they can too up level for the new year. Also, subscribe to my channel and push the bell notification on, because the next video that is coming up is really nice. It's probably going to be my favorite out of all of them, so you don't want to miss out on that. Well, with that, I hope you all have a beautiful day ahead, and I love you all so much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.